Welcome back to Tomorrow Gaming. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're talking about the top 5 games coming 2025. And this is not just going to be any games, this is going to be open world games. Mainly, some of them will be RPG, some of them will be AAA. Starting off from number 5, let's get right into it. No time wasting. Number 5, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, the new DLC, Dragon Ball Daima. Now hear me out. I know this does not qualify as an open world game. This is more like a semi-open world game. To be honest and to be fair, as an anime, I feel like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot has come a long way with the Dragon Ball Z games. And the fact that Kakarot is still putting out content is really cool. And I really think that's good. That's a good idea. And I feel like the next Kakarot's going to be even bigger. So I just wanted to add that for number 5. I feel it's important. I feel like for all the Dragon Ball fans that love having an open world Dragon Ball game, it's great. It's going to be a new map. We barely saw anything. I just know that I want Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. If you haven't seen my Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta reaction short, I was going insane even for this channel. So number 4, we have Crimson Desert. Okay, it's a beautiful RPG game. It's so beautiful. It's exactly what we tried to cover on this channel, and I'm so glad to see quality open world RPG games coming to life, and I hope it's gonna be good and big and successful. I'm really stoked about it. It looks legit. It just screams RPG, classical style RPG, fast paced, beautiful combat, beautiful world. There's going to be some climbing involved as well. I'm not too familiar with the Crimson Desert franchise. Not that there is another game about it called Black Desert or something. You can correct me in the comments down below, which also looks interesting. But yeah, you can climb a bit, a little bit like Assassin's Creed. So for number 3 on this list, Avowed, which is a first-person RPG game, true RPG game. It's very easy to mistake the gameplay for Skyrim first-person gameplay, or even Elder Scrolls Online, but it's a very new game. It's coming out this year, and it's going to be interesting. It's going to be exciting. I like the first-person perspective. I don't know if you'll be able to go third-person, but I feel like this is a game that you want to kind of be first-person in and enjoy that way. And it is very satisfying, doing magic with the one hand, having a weapon in the other, or having 2 weapons, or having 2 hands full of magic. That's going to be really cool, really interesting, really exciting, interesting gameplay. And I hope it's going to be a very fluid gameplay, because I know Skyrim was very lackluster, very blocky, very robotic, if you guys know what I mean, versus like a Far Cry game, which you can kind of like grab and interact and touch things more, and it's more fluid, when you do those things, which is very cool. So definitely exciting. For number 2 on this list, we have Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now, this was going to be my number 1, my personal number 1. But I know what you guys think, and I know what you guys, the fans, want and know is the most anticipated game of the century. But for number 2 is Assassin's Creed Shadows, which is insane, okay? The reason it's such a big deal, first of all, is it's a game that's been requested by fans for probably the last 10 years of Assassin's Creed's existence. Everyone has been screaming, Japan, 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 this whole time. And it's always been ignored. It was never going to be a reality. And then finally, Ubisoft listened. Number 2, I love the story, okay? Yasuke, which is a real-life Japanese assassin, well, real-life Japanese person. And I actually, with a few other people, apparently 10 other people in the whole world, because this is not a known fact, the fact that there was a black samurai in Japan, it's based on a true story. I know this. There's a lot of other stories made about this. There's documentaries about this. I still don't know why fans think it's a movement of some kind. So that's going to be awesome. That excites me. I love the dynamic of that. And I love that they add an assassin, like an actual assassin that's going to climb. I love the parkour gameplay that we've seen so far. It's insane. Anyways, lastly, GTA 6 for my number 1, guys. Okay? I had to add this, obviously. I'm not excited as you guys, just because they took their time too much. I'm like, the GTA fan in me died long ago, um, because they just took too long, man. They took too long. It's inexcusable for me. I know it's a sour point, but yeah, but it's so crazy. It's so big that I'm going to play it. Like, I don't want to play it because I feel I was a disappointed fan, but I just feel like I have to, man. I have to. It's gonna be great. I know it's gonna be great. It's gonna be huge. I don't know. It's weird, but my mind set on it. But it's gonna be huge, massive, interactive. For how long it took to make it, I think that game's probably gonna be good for the next 20, 30 years. Just I don't know. I don't know what the space is gonna be on that thing. I don't know how it's gonna work. But I think it's gonna break the internet. It's gonna break not even in just gaming community, but the world. But yeah, tell me if I left anything out. Tell me if you're excited about this list. Tell me what's the first game you're gonna buy and play. Let me know in the comments down below. Please subscribe. Don't just watch. Subscribe, because there's more of these coming, and there's a lot happening this year. And let's cover them together.